live with us, and in fact she has been reporting from areas that have been badly hit because of Pakistan's attack. Even yesterday she was at a location, and Tejshri, Pakistan has not owned up for the kind of damage that it was trying to inflict on civilians, while India was very clear that we're going to hit the terror infrastructure and going to respond and retaliate to Pakistan. Pakistan had been trying to affect the civilians and the civilian infrastructure, and yet there is no admitting. Instead, you have Shehbaz Sharif, who is claiming victory.
Well, definitely that is what Pakistan does. In fact, first it starts with the unprovoked firing, unprovoked shelling, and then they say that we have not done it. It is India who has started it. But India has on and on saying that it is an unprovoked firing from the side of Pakistan, unprovoked action from the side of Pakistan. And if Pakistan starts it, then India will definitely not going to sit quiet. India will definitely respond to the kind of attack that Pakistan has been making towards India, number one. Number two, if we talk about what had happened yesterday, then yes, there were numbers that were, spotted, and then they were shot down. There were sirens. The sound of sirens was also heard on regular intervals. And also, in fact, there was an entire blackout in Jammu. Not just that, but also, in fact, what we that yes, as you rightly mentioned, that we were also reporting, from areas where the civilians were injured, the civilians were targeted, and that's what Pakistan has been doing. Because Pakistan is completely rational. They know that they cannot have a war or stand the civil in front of India for a war. So that is now what Pakistan does. Is Pakistan targets civilians. Rehari is one of the most densely populated areas since 1947. There has been no attack, not a single shell or a bullet was able to reach Rehari. Okay. But yesterday, the kind of cowardly attack that we saw from the side of Pakistan in Rehari, that was definitely very shameful, disgusting. And India has been punishing Pakistan for such kind of cowardly attempts. Saw that the religious places were
and it doesn't look like it's going to stop, because we're seeing it from the Prime Minister himself, who is trying to claim that Pakistan has won. And very interesting, he says they've won based on principles. Brigadier Anil Sharma, this is the nation that we are dealing with. India has been clear that we are this is a war against terror, that India is fighting against terrorism. Very clearly, India has been clear about it right from the beginning. But this misinformation warfare is clearly going to continue, not just about the ceasefire violations that we're seeing. The misinformation warfare very clearly is going to continue from Pakistan, and Shehbaz Sharif claiming we've achieved victory based on principles.
Jahid, you are very right. In fact, I feel pity for the people of Pakistan that their leader is firstly deceiving them and then deceiving rest of the world and thinking that India will get deceived. That is probably they work under some very wrong assumptions. But the fact on ground is that they did try to create damage in India even after the ceasefire was declared. On yesterday's channels, I had made a point that once Pakistan gets its $2.4 billion released to her, they are going to escalate. And that's what they exactly did. But what happened when India escalated in the same proportion? We also increased our pitch. Suddenly they panicked, and that missile which was intercepted near Sirsa showed that they are in a state of panic. Thereafter, the foreign American intervention took place, and again, they took Pakistan's side like every time. But Indians, we are a responsible country, responsible government, though we certainly knew that it may not be really true. But we agreed to the ceasefire because they agreed on our condition that whatever sanctions we have imposed till now, that will continue, and their DGMO dialed us first. So this was an appropriate time because that has been our policy, not to escalate. If they stop, we will stop. However, we were again run down by the US leadership when they made the announcement, even before we could make the announcement, trying to probably embarrass the Indian leadership. And thereafter, yet we, as you have brought out in that press briefing by our military officers. They made it very clear. It was a precise and very direct message. Yet in the evening, they again broke the ceasefire and all along the front. Thus, again trying to show that we are better off and we have closed these hostilities as we wanted to. And my take is that they are again mistaken. They are misleading the world. They are misleading their own country. And India is not really getting taken in by whatever they are trying to do.
Yes.
Because immediately our forces took the counter actions. And the onus lies on us if sometime this escalation ladder does not go step by step and Indian leadership and our armed forces decide that enough is enough, because the war on terrorism is going to continue and we know that. I think that's my take. Thank you.
Okay, all right. In fact, India was well aware that there is going to be this misinformation warfare from Pakistan. It was announced, like you mentioned, in the press briefing as well. And India is aware that this is only going to continue. But for now, Pakistan says that it has reached a ceasefire understanding, that it is going to follow the same. But is it actually going to happen? And how long can this continue? We saw what happened in Pahalgam. Has Pakistan learnt a lesson that no such incident will be ever repeated again? That's the question. We're going to be talking about that and much more. Very quick break now. We'll be right back.